Briggs against Sweet in the ruck to get things underway. It's the Giants against Footscray. Sweet played his first game in the AFL last week as Stephen Martin was rested, but he's back to the VFL this week. And Briggs, of course, trying to put his hand up. We know that that ruck spot is up for grabs potentially for the Giants. So the Doggies heading forward first and getting deep into attack. Waitman comes out, and he was buzzing around early last week without getting a huge amount of the footy. And a high ball going in from Butler. He's another one who is a listed player and has we've seen his wares at AFL footy, and we have seen Kavara as well. And that's what he can do. He can pick it up and snap a goal. So straight away, the Dogs within 30 seconds have a goal on the board.
Chan starting on the win. He's going to push forward hard and try and hit the scoreboard as well. But the tackle inside forward 50 set that one up for the Bulldogs.
One-handed mark. Back from the AFL side, Buntine, although that kick's going to be picked off. Here is Mitch Hannon, the recruit from the D's. He won't go for goal either. Unselfishly kicks it to the top of the square. Nice pass and finds Dominic Bedendo. Bit of a development project player. He'll come in from about 20 out slide angle. Makes no mistake. Footscray got their second.
Trying to stop the run out of the middle, but can't of Garcia. Quickly off to Lipinski, and they line up. Big opportunity for a goal, and gee, it came quickly. Bedendo puts it through, and that's his second.
Centre clearance. Great work by Garcia. Great strength in the contest. And then the power to burst. Excellent play. Lipinski with the overlap.
At his third club, trying to revive his career. And the beautiful little tap work from Sweet. That was fancy. Inside 50, and Shacky just stood tall. It was Buntine from behind. Stood his ground, Shacky, and he's taken some nice marks tonight. Took the 12 marks last week. Shacky, a few nice ones tonight, and Jono said, put this in the book. And that's why that's a much better finish from Josh Shacky.
In the first quarter, they had an absolute beauty with some overlap play over here. Jordan Sweet with an excellent tap over the top to McComb.
Dogs eventually get it in. It was all a bit wobbly. Lipinski didn't use the right or the left, decided to chain up the hands instead. Waitman was on the end of the McComb handball. It sits on the line and dribbled through by Ugle-Hagan. He's kicked his first.
Look at the numbers in the goal square for the Bulldogs. The Bulldogs didn't give up possession. An easy one finish, easy finish.
Gee, they must have been streaming forward, John. Four of them were standing in the goal square. Draft pick wide to Bedendo, who kicked 2 goals in the first quarter, and that's a clever kick too, inside 50, finds Kavara.
Great lead from Kavara.
He wants to try and pass it off. Instead, he's going to pop it to the top of the square. Will it sit for Jamara Ugle-Hagan? It will. And all of a sudden, he's going to kick 2 in a minute. So Ugle-Hagan will kick his second inside a minute. And that's nice for the young man. Bit of confidence for him. It was okay. Sweet. Nice little palm down to Lipinski. Couldn't make anything of it. There is Raak. Again, the youngster. Got it back to Karmas, so he's got a free player over at half forward. It's an easy, uncontested mark to Lewis Butler. Hutto says no drama with the distance. He's certainly got that right. Look at that, Hutto. Straight over the fence. Straight over the goal umpire's head. Nice finish from Butler.
Hannon, sharp mark. The handball on the bounce is okay. McComb ran on. Ugle-Hagan threatens again in the air, so the Giants' defence on red alert. They try and use hands, but it went straight to Ugle-Hagan again. And it's through for another goal.
Jordan Sweet.
Sweet actually was the one that
kicked it. He swooped down a bit lower. Start to get it in with a bit more speed. Just picked it off there, Sweet. In the body as well. Be able to push through a bit of fatigue.
Angwin, the handball didn't favour his teammates. Got to Shacky, who throws it on the boot. And playing in front, out of the goal square, is Riley West.
He's quite sharp as a forward, Riley, though.
And he's had to play a bit of forward at AFL level, hasn't he? Trying to break into that midfield, and he'll get the Dogs off to the perfect start in his third quarter.
Lipinski feeding it back to Sullivan. The instep worked out okay. Rushed kick forward from Boyd. And West has done it again.
Excellent mark from Riley.
And to extend the margin to 15 points. Nicely done by Riley West.
Mitch Wallace is the one who stepped up to play that role. Lipinski's in there as well. Butler, McComb's in there as well.
He got a call across the ground from Smout. He's going to have to work hard to win it back. West in everything in this quarter. Now Hannon off the left boot, beautifully struck. And the Dogs have just turned it up a notch or two in the third.
They're able to compress and really be assertive with their defence to push forward and attack from that position. Riley West has been in everything in this third quarter. Kicked a couple himself, now sets that one up to Hannon.
Boyd, true centre-half back, looking for some forwards to come and present. It's a good kick too. Gee, West had a wonderful quarter as a forward and then just sees Jamara Ugle-Hagan at the top of the square, pops it up for him and says, you can fly for it. And that he does.
Down, won't be a problem.
Nice and easy, laid back on it. He's got his third goal. Jamara Ugle-Hagan
was there as well. Shaki just locking away there. He had coming up at the footy. So GWS were just caught out on transition. They couldn't get back to defend the two keys for the Bulldogs. So they were able to split the defence.
They've made that a whole lot more difficult than it might have been the Bulldogs. Garcia can't. Kavara. Oh, one-handed West again for a third time.
Power forward.
He's been playing in the wrong position.
Yes.
Check how many goals his dad best ever was. Beautifully done by Riley West. He's everywhere in this third term.
Mark here from quick kick in from Kavara, and he just holds out with one hand. The strength that he does have. Look at that there.
And now Karmas barely cleared the Giants, but opened up an opportunity. Cormac, long driving kick, and Ugle-Hagan's got it again. 7 3/4 time. This for his fourth, and you couldn't split the middle much better than that. Authoritative kick from Jamara Ugle-Hagan, and he's kicked 4.
wants to come in board. Well done by Waitman. Caused the turnover, and Footscray got the numbers. Hayes, Wallace, and Butler, who's been good on that wing. Where's Jamara Ugle-Hagan? It's not. It's Sweet this time. Of course, played for the senior side last week. He's missed a couple already tonight, but that one's a beauty. He's got his second for the night. And the Western Bulldogs, or Footscray, I should say, excuse me, running away with this one. Through a chain of handballs, a little fumble from Hayes. He goes back and mops up his own mess and then goes short and wide. Butler. And there's going to be a 50-metre penalty paid, I think. Kicked the 2 goals last week, Lewis Butler, so on the stroke of 3/4 time to notch up the century for Footscray. Made the goal umpire work, but he kicked it. Above the rest here at VFL level, goes long down the line. Footscray got the numbers. McComb, West had a fumble, but his hands were good enough. Into the path of Waitman, didn't take possession, tapped it over the top to Jamara and said, that's the easiest one you'll kick tonight. He's got 5.
Second easiest.
Yeah, he's
getting it there and just flicking it forward. This ball pops up now. If that stayed low, that's a big contest between 2 players. 50-50 ball.
No, that was never going to happen for him there. In fact, it stays in. Saw that happening earlier in the night. Ware diving to ground. West. Impressive little fend, and then the hand. I think it's Lipinski with the flying shot. It's hit the spot. Another goal to the Dogs.
Nice goal. Well, they've handled themselves pretty well.
There is one of them, Will Shaw, who kicked a couple of goals in that second quarter.
Yep.
But Footscray going to win the ball back. Shaki this time. Takes it with the outstretched arms. He'll wheel, look to go quickly, and a good lead from Mitch Hannon. And Porter went down to the rooms, got some treatment, but good to see him back out there. A former Demon, also a former VFL player. Won the 2016 Premiership as part of that Premiership side with Footscray. Marking abilities, athleticism to come over and support. Shaki again, continuing to present. Hannon did well. Gets it on the right boot, struck it well. What a finish from Mitch Hannon. On the opposite foot, if you don't mind.
Controversy.
So, unfortunate for Shaki, but it was fortunate for Mitch Hannon because that was a wonderful finish.
Good fight.
With the Canberra Demons in 2019 and 2020. Eastlake is his local club now. Oh, wait, man, I tell you, it's goal of the night's going to be a tough award for you to hand out, Jono. Our post-game awards.
No worries, Hutto. Picking up the sweeper. And just reacts at the right time.
He's
it's
had
a good
big
goal.
second half.
Yeah, it's been excellent.
The handball to the outside. Plenty of options ahead for Cormac. Oh, Ugelhagen caught one. No free kick on the siren. Wow, what do you got to do?
You've got to earn them. You've got to earn them.
Could have been shooting after the siren for his 6th. Let's see. What's your decision? Oh, whack.
It's a chop.